You should borrow it for the next episode.
Stop playing.
That's serious. Yeah, I don't see Kim Petras offering you clothes.
She surely did, and she had a few nice designer things, but you know, she's tiny.
She's like, you can wear it, and you're like, no, I can't.
From Amazon Music, it's The Walk-In, honey.
Legendary children. Hey, dolls. Welcome to The Walk-In. I am your host, Mohad. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna grab one. I am in the fabulous headquarters of my good sis, Trixie Mattel. Trixie Mattel has gone from Drag Race to taking over the world, putting her magical Trixie touch on everything from her cosmetics line to her own motel. With 4 albums and 5 headlining tours under her belt, she is setting out on a run of major music festivals this summer.
Oh, who could this be? Hi, Vivian. Yes, as I was saying, I said to Charlotte, if it's your husband, why is he in my bed? Exactly.
Oh, this is a sweater.
Can I put you on hold? Sorry. What is going on?
Wait, she don't need this either.
Oh, that little...
Ooh, here we go. Look at God provided right here, okay?
Hey, you're gonna pay for that, right?
Yes. Freely I give and freely I come, something like that.
Did you bring your own shopping cart?
You know, I just wanted to make sure I could take a lot.
I know, you can't carry a lot. You're frail, you're a young girl.
Hello. How are you? Trixie!
How are you?
Oh my gosh, I love you so much. First of all, to be in your warehouse, this is amazing.
Isn't this the walk-in? Can I show you some clothes?
Yeah. Let me just get 2 more things.
Yeah, come on, I wanna show you good drag.
Thank you, Trix, so much. You're such a blessing.
Yeah, you know, most people just order online. Ooh, let me get this for you.
Oh, you're such a gentleman. Oh,
Gentle woman.
gentle lady.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, Trix. This is gorgeous.
Hope you like pink.
I do, lots of it. You know, we have been trying to get you here for a long time.
I was too busy the first time and the second time,
Yeah.
and I literally was like, can you make sure she knows that I'm not making up things? Like, I want to do it.
You work, mama, you work.
Well, you know how it is, the older I get in drag, I'm like, if you've got me in that wig, you better get everything you need for the next 2 months.
You sound like RuPaul.
Girl.
I have just been so honored. I remember your original season, you got the boot. Boo! Then you came back and you dominated. And to see what you did with your money and your grand prizes, we see everything. That's the part that makes me want to cry because I go, wow, another queer individual killing the game.
Thank you.
So we are here in your lovely closet and we call this section of the show the Fashion Rewind, where we get to know who you are, what you're about, and what's going on in your life. Okay, so if you scooch on down.
Okay.
Ooh, tell us about this one.
I don't want to apologize, but I want to start with some disclaimers. This outfit was the first time I ever felt gorgeous. But you have, listen, shut up. Okay, stop. You didn't laugh at Katy Perry. Okay, come on.
What's she?
You're like, she didn't bring this, honey. So this is a lovely gown. This is from the finale of season 7 of Drag Race. This is one of the oldest pieces of drag I own now. And I was feeling it because one of my all-time favorite designers was Heatherette.
Yes.
And Trevor Raines from Heatherette built this for me. And it was so surreal. When I was 18 watching fashion shows on YouTube, the person who made some of those outfits made this. This mannequin's a little smaller than me. So when I wear it, it's not a tube. When I wear it, it's an hourglass.
Okay.
But looking back on it now, it's a little crazy, but I remember I felt so gorgeous and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to let them know. And I remember Pearl walked up and said, you are hilarious. And I was like, that is not what I was hoping. Meanwhile, I was like, I'm finally gonna impress people with my outfit, and nobody was impressed. But I loved it and I'll never get rid of it. I love this dress. Moving right along. This is one of the only other pieces of Drag Race memorabilia I have.
I remember this.
This is what I won RuPaul's Drag Race in. This is the outfit I was wearing when I had the shock of the century. Listen, I ran out of outfits and I don't want to apologize, but I definitely lip synced for the crown in cowboy boots.
You did.
and a little A-line dress.
You did.
Wouldn't choose that again.
Tell me about early day Trixie's pre-Drag Race. Like, how did you develop and become this lovely lady that you are today?
Well, at first it was, I was just trying things. So I was doing Rocky Horror Picture Show. So at first it was like, give me that high heel and a Frankenstein mask and a bucket of blood and some glitter. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
And then I started to kind of do the Barbie thing. And then the more I did the blonde and all pink thing, when I turned 21, the people at the club were like, I don't know that new girl, but that new girl who looks like a doll.
Really?
So then I was just like, well, let's just run with this. So I just was like going to the club and drag.
How did you learn makeup?
So I was at MAC for 5 years at Mayfair, Milwaukee. Got fired.
Shoplifting?
No. When I got fired, I was devastated. Devastated. But then because I had all this free time, I auditioned for Drag Race. So if I hadn't got fired, I probably would have never even done Drag Race.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But also looking back, I was a 22-year-old idiot. I probably was a bad employee. Like, I'm not even happy with my job performance now. And I'm my own boss. So like, anyway.
Tell me about this.
When I do my music festivals and stuff, there's 5 costumes stacked.
Wow.
And this is one of the middle reveals. And if you look, there's a wire on each arm.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
So I have guests come on stage and they each grab a wire and I go 1, 2, 3, and they pull. And when they pull, the whole costume rips off.
I love the magic of drag, the
Yeah.
fantasy of drag. No one can do a reveal like a queen. I'm so sorry.
The only problem with doing a reveal with people on stage is once the reveal happens, you're like, bum bum, and you turn to Beth and Susan and you go, get the hell out of here. And then you have to like chase them off stage. So this is amazing.
Now this is gorgeous. You put her on a. Ooh!
I thought of all my outfits, this would be one that you would like. Because it's hoochie.
Yeah. What are you trying to say? What are you trying
You
to
like
say?
to show skin.
I have never seen you in something so.
Slutty.
I was gonna say glamorous.
Oh. So when I tour my DJ show, it's called Solid Pink Disco.
Yes.
And we all wear pink, the audience wears pink. There's pink confetti, pink balloons. Costumer,
Okay.
Amie Sarazan, she makes all my costumes. She was like, what if you look like a disco ball that we dripped pink paint on it? The only problem is this is the only way in and out of it is this real zipper.
Oh.
So Brandon, when he's like zipping it in a hurry, has he zipped my armpit? Absolutely.
Ooh.
Did I bleed?
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
But I let him keep his job.
Amie, I would like one. Just give me boots in the same fabric, like thigh high.
This.
Mosquito.
Yes, custom Jeremy Scott. You can see it has body makeup on it. I don't know how to respect things. My stand-up special, One Night Only, was nominated for Best Comedy Special at the Critics' Choice Awards. And I said, Jeremy, can you make me a cute little sexy dress? It's so cinched, but it looked amazing on. But let me tell you, I'm running late for the red carpet, but not too late. I was reasonably there.
15 minutes.
I get up to the line, they close the carpet in my face. They turn off all the lights and all the press people go home. And then I go, well, at least I can go to the cocktail hour. I get down to the cocktail hour and it's closed. And then Bowen Yang goes, Trixie, do you want to come sit down? I didn't have a ticket because I was too cheap to buy a $15 ticket. So then I went home in this dress with no photographs and I sat on my couch with my wig off and watched myself lose the category. It's like so humiliating.
This is gorge. Why is the titties droopy?
Well, that is when there's no boobs.
Oh.
Girl, you don't even know what titties are anymore.
I don't.
You looked at this and you're like, so what goes in here? And I'm like, some of us wear bras.
I love this. This is giving me Easter Sunday, Mother's Day.
It's very Trixie, and I had to do all the interviews for Trixie Mattel in this outfit.
This was that look. How did you figure out your styling?
Barbie from the 90s, bright hot pinks. And then when I started getting deep into like the Brady Bunch, I started to get more inspired by like Marsha Brady and Carol Brady. And then I started doing all 60s because I'm obsessed with like Nancy Sinatra and Twiggy. And pretty soon I was doing all 60s and it just works for me.
You
know?
look so rich. You really, really do.
This outfit, when I did This Town, which is like a somber ballad.
Yeah.
For some reason, that was the one where Jimmy Kimmel was like, we want you to come sing This Town. So I had this made because I was like, it's kind of a serious song.
Yeah.
I guess I should wear a nice dress. But the fear, and Jimmy Kimmel's like, Trixie Mattel. I think I just blacked out during that whole performance. I was so afraid. I just played and just stared out into space, and like 2 minutes later it was over, and I was like, they were like, do you want to do it again? I was like, no. And for better or for worse, I'm a consistent performer. If I f***ed it up before, I'm gonna f*** it up again. Like, it is what it is, Santa. You know what I mean?
Tell me about this wig.
This wig is based on a hairstyle from a Grown Hair Francie doll. And people think I like wear this wig all the time, but it's just so specific that if I wear it once a year, people are like, you just wore that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, sorry your hair's forgettable, ma'am.
I live.
Sorry my hair makes an impact. Sorry I make strong choices. Zach Killian made this. He makes almost all my wigs.
Yeah.
He gives and he eats and he slays.
He really, really does. Tell us about your lovely Barbie collection. I've been over to her house. She has like a bookcase like this tall, covered. It's very creepy. Very,
Yes.
very that.
So I collect, you know, Barbie, Chrissy, Polly Pocket. I have some My Little Ponies. And this doll, this is a Trixie doll that was made by Integrity. Winning Drag Race is great. All that stuff is great. When I saw this for the first time,
Did you cry?
of course,
Ah!
tears. The first pass of her, she had a much more feminine face. And I said, I'm still a man. So like,
Can the cameraman zoom into the face to see? All right, now let's jump on over to the fashion forward. This is the part where we get to hear all the hot things you're working on. Now, this one looks very familiar.
yes.
I think we were in Pittsburgh when I saw you in this one.
This was actually originally built for the red carpet of the Trixie Mattel premiere. Because I was like, well, what's the fashion version of, sorry, I was just painting.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and there's matching
Oh, you're
boots.
a genius.
My costumer, Amy, she will buy normal boots and she wraps them in matching fabrics so that I have matching shoes.
Yes, girl, platforms all day.
Platforms.
I recently did a gig and I was in a high heel shoe and I was like, oh my God.
It's horrible.
I was just like, I don't know how to do it.
When shoemakers make a shoe longer, they don't resize the toe box.
No!
So I'm cramming a man's foot. Like, this is a women's toe box. My toes are this.
Yeah!
Anytime in a picture I'm smiling, my toe is Gollum. It's Gollum.
Yes.
It's the Shire.
It's so true.
This is the promo outfit for Trixie Mattel.
Yes!
It was the nicest, coolest, fanciest, longest days of my life.
Yes.
In the promo for Trixie Mattel, the concept was Trixie's a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So they have me as the bellhop. They have me at the front desk. They have me serving drinks. They have me as a lifeguard.
Yeah.
I thought, that's amazing. And then I realized, that means I'm gonna have to do that all day. And it was one of those sets where everyone's afraid of misgendering me. So everyone's terrified, and I love to play with that. Like a straight camera guy being woke,
Yeah!
I can't help but with that. He's like, what are your pronouns? I'm like, well, what do you think they are?
And you say it in the strongest tone. What do you think they are?
I know. But it was fun anyway. When I saw the Trixie Mattel ads in Times Square and stuff, I was like, that costume's amazing.
It is. It really, really is.
This is from Stagecoach. You have to imagine, for a little homosexual who grew up plunking a guitar, to play one of the most major folk music festivals in the world, especially at a time where people think drag queens are sex criminals and pedophiles. People think that if you like folk music, you're like a neckbeard conservative. That's
Yeah,
not true.
very
There's a lot of people who love country and folk who are very liberal and fun.
Very, very true. As a queer kid from Wisconsin, did you ever imagine?
Yeah, I knew. No, I had no idea. I mean, no idea. I mean, I always thought I'm gonna be a songwriter because I'm so gay, I'm not gonna be able to step on stage. Once I started coming out in like Trixie blonde hair, all pink, and I saw the way people responded, it was just an anchor and a hook. And I was like, I can use Trixie to do anything. There's no secret other than I just do it. I should market that.
Now tell me about this.
Okay,
And then
I
you can
see
tell
this.
this is well made.
Amie Sarazan has made pretty much everything here. This is a style of sequin where they're bigger and they lay flat. So it's almost like retro 70s disco
Yeah.
sequin. This was for my promo for Queen of the Universe because the theme was all gold.
Do you want it?
Yes, I want it, but it would look great on you. Wouldn't
It would.
You should borrow it for this, for walk-in. You wear it on the next episode.
Stop playing.
Dead serious.
See, making exclusive things happen right here on Amazon Music's The Walk-In.
Yeah, I don't see Kim Petras offering you clothes.
She surely did, and she had a few nice designer things, but you know she's tiny.
She's like, you can wear it, and you're like, no, I can't.
That's like when somebody gives you like a $25 gift card to like Red Robin. You like, this is the water. Like, this just covered the soda. Like,
I
this
know.
Now, darling, tell me about the doll.
This look was for the Trixie and Katya campaign this year.
Say it one more time for the people.
And Katya and I never get to wear green because we do the show on a green screen.
Ah,
So
yes.
for this campaign, we've never done a photo shoot for the show.
Yeah.
If we wear a green dress in front of a green background, it'll look like we're wearing the green screen.
Yeah.
And that's what Amie came up with. Isn't it incredible? She hand sculpted all this fabric, and then this whole bow just comes off.
Oh, even better.
So you get the dress on, and then you just have to put, you know what I mean?
That by itself is a moment.
I know.
But I love the construction. For the people at home, when you want to know if a costume is made well, look on the inside.
Yeah, and if you're ever looking at a costume I made, don't look on the inside. Don't look on the inside.
This has been so amazing. I'm very happy that we got to walk in. Now we are about to walk out. Do you have anything that you would like to share so that people can stay abreast?
Yes, this is gonna be obnoxious, but here we go. You can listen to any of my music on Amazon Music. You can listen to the Bald and the Beautiful podcast wherever your podcasts are listened to. You can watch my YouTube channel. You can purchase my makeup at TrixieCosmetics.com. You can watch me on Netflix with Katya and I Like to Watch, or you can check out season 8 of And you can also check out Trixie Mattel on HBO Max, Queen of the Universe season 2, and I look really good when I'm jogging through Hollywood.
And I'm on episode 2 of The Motel.
You sure the are.
So tune in. I love you. I've been so inspired. I know everybody at home will be inspired. This is great. Finally got to happen. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me, and congratulations on the show.
Let's go eat. I'm hungry. This, tacos, burritos, something, girl.
Something, girl. Hungry, hungry, hungry.
Legendary children, thank you so much for watching. Click here to subscribe and click here to watch more episodes of The Walk-In.
And click here to listen to some of my music on Amazon Music.
Yes, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.